What's going on, YouTubers? It's the greatest noob, T-Bird325, and this is another one of those tag videos that I've just got tagged by Dristo4 of Team Deck Records. So it's okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm sorry that I have not done the videos that I promised you guys, and those will be coming on tonight, latest tomorrow, because I kind of left my computer in San Antonio after the regional, so I didn't do my regional recap because I just got my computer back. Also, I've been under the weather and I've had a cold, so I'm just getting over that. So, without further ado, let's get into these questions. What is your real first name? If you guys must know, it's Bert. I don't go by it because I love middle name. It's a unique. Not very many people actually have that name, so you kind of can't get that confused with anything. How did you get into Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, there's two friends I went to college with way back when I was 19, I think. So it was like fall of 2003. They were in the clubhouse where everyone plays pool and ping pong and just gets to know each other as far as college life goes. And so they were sitting on the floor and I saw these really cool characters. I was into animation and Dragon Ball Z at the time, and who wasn't, especially Sailor Moon. So all this Japanese animation that was floating around on Toonami and Cartoon Network, well, that kind of caught my interest, and so I said, "Ooh, this is pretty cool. What is this?" They said, "Oh, it's Duel Monsters. There's a show on TV, yada yada yada." Eventually, I started playing with them. I wasn't as good as them because I played for fun, and I didn't know about holographic cards until about I think like a year later because I never really bought any packs. Well, so yeah, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be playing this game. How did you start YugiTubing is the third question. Well, the answer of that is clear. It was for me to get recognition for the tokens that I did for G Hopper 85. Adam Cobb. Um, he featured some of my tokens on his channel, and I didn't want anyone to take credit for doing something that I had done. So I think about a year and a half ago is when I started YugiTubing. But before then, I posted a video of myself singing a song in 2007, 2008, somewhere around there. And so that's how I got into YugiTubing. Number four, what is or was the best event you've ever had at a Yu-Gi-Oh event? Um, I'm gonna have to say that was next 2011, Philadelphia or no, Pittsburgh, where Holy Cheetos and Dristio 4 were there like in the main room. This is back when I think this is the first nationals that what's his name, Greg Abbey, actually attended. And so there we had a cipher, which, as you know, a cipher is supposed to be just like freestyling and rhyming and passing the mic over to your partner, and they pick it up and they throw a whole bunch of punchlines or whatever they throw back at you. Well, it turns out from a cipher to Philip just talking about my shoes. And I could do nothing but roll on the ground and laugh because it was so crazy. But that was pretty fun because I also got to kidnap Drizzy, so he wasn't too happy about that. Sorry about that, Drizzy, no relation to Drake. Alright, number five. What is my favorite deck? My favorite deck of all times, even though it's too slow for the meta now, it's what I call 40 cards of randomness. It's a one-of deck. Way back when people called it cookie cutter, it was just like cards with like I guess the most powerful effects are cards that you just like to use. Um, in the deck, it was like people called it monarchs, but it wasn't really monarchs. It was like it had a couple of monarchs, a couple of spellcasters, a couple of warriors, um, a couple of rocks. Like it just had like everything in there. So with that, that was my first actual real invite. uh, you know, Meta decks took over then. So there you go. Number six, why do I play Yu-Gi-Oh? I play Yu-Gi-Oh not for myself. I play it for my teammates. I play it so they can keep sharp. Um, Now that I actually have some of the knowledge that a lot of people look up to me for, I feel that if I were to quit now, that I'd just be letting everybody down, and they would, they'll get their information somewhere eventually. But I guess sometimes it's always good to be needed. Um, anyway, if you have any rules questions, go ahead and shoot me a message. I got a cell phone, text message. Hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus. I'm just playing no Twitter, no Twitter. Um, but yeah, I do it for them. There's no point for me to do it. Especially with all the meta things, and my brain can't keep up with the meta. That's unless you can actually learn loops that Japan gives us. It's just no point even playing sometimes unless you're able to take those loops and turn it into something else that you own. And number 7, who are your 2 tag people? Well, I'm not gonna tag 2 people. I'm gonna tag 5 people. A couple of these guys you know, a few of them you probably don't know. So I'm gonna give the spotlight to 5 different people. First, FGX3. He's my right hand man, although we get on each other's nerves a lot since we see each other every day. So I'm hoping he's gonna make a video in response to this. Number 2, Straight Classics. First, I'll punch you in the throat for all these capital, lowercase, capital, lowercase, capital, lowercase. It's just too much to spell and then to type out. So I'm going to give you that this time. Third, XsabersX. Fourth, iownmiley. And fifth, TeamWreckStorm. So those are the people I'm going to tag in the video. Hopefully those guys will actually do videos for this tag video. I'm not even sure what to name the tag. I know Drizzy labeled his as "Damn, this tag itches" or something like that. I think maybe he just needs to go to the doctor and get some ointment. Just putting that out there, Drizzy. Love you, boy. Boot Scoop for life. Alright, it's been your boy T-Bird 3 through 5, and I'm out.